state or if you're in state, but most people just don't get accepted for various different reasons that are completely bogus. But that is just how it is. If you happen to live in New Jersey and you have a permit to carry a gun out and about, you can let me know in the comment section or send me a private message somewhere on social media and tell me the process. I'd love to do it. I never actually applied. I just feel like it's kind of a waste of time, but who knows? Maybe I'll do it anyway in the future. Anyway, so at a glance here, New Jersey prohibits the possession without any explainable lawful purpose, end quote. Explainable lawful purpose. Again, it's so subjective up to the officer or the judge that you're talking to. Of any grabbing knife, switchblade knife, dagger, dirk, stiletto, dangerous knife, or ballistic knife. Now, first of all, dangerous knife. Again, extremely vague. This is some stupid lawyer law stuff. You know what I'm saying? How do you have a list of specific things and then leave it open with, well, whatever we think is dangerous? That could be...
Well, Pete, I just got my fucking...
Tornox knife in your pocket, or if you have a...
Specialist, this is all you.
Broadsword or something, it doesn't make a difference if they think it's dangerous, right? It's ridiculous.
Have fun.
Anyway, possession of a weapon in one's home is arguably a lawful purpose. Pocket knives may be carried outside the home except by one having unlawful intent or who possesses the knife for some unlawful purpose. Self-defense beyond the limits of one's home is not a lawful purpose. So this is how I actually interpret this, and I could be right or wrong, this is just my opinion. But they're basically saying that if you're carrying a knife out and about in public, you need a lawful purpose. What that lawful purpose is, again, you could think it's something's a good reason. They're telling you self-defense is not a good lawful reason. They're specifically saying that if you get stopped and for some reason you're checked and they're like, why do you have this knife? And you're like, well, I have it for self-defense. That doesn't fly in New Jersey. Now, if you say, hey, I'm going fishing, I have it for fishing. Hey, I'm a contractor. I just got back from a job. I use it to cut sheetrock. Hey, I don't know. The list goes on and on and on, right? You have to have a reasonable, lawful purpose for having that knife. Now, you could be a knife collector. You could be a knife reviewer. You know, if you happen to have a YouTube channel and you talk about knives, that would be a lawful purpose of why you're carrying it, because you have to test it out. You can't possibly test something out if you don't carry it and use it, right? Even if you don't have any social media presence talking about knives, you know, maybe you made a couple posts. Lawful purpose is, again, you could think it's something's a good reason. They're telling you self-defense is not a good lawful reason. They're specifically saying that if you get stopped and for some reason you're checked and they're like, why do you have this knife? And you're like, well, I have it for self-defense. That doesn't fly in New Jersey. Now, if you say, hey, I'm going fishing, I have it for fishing. Hey, I'm a contractor. I just got back from a job. I use it to cut sheetrock. Hey, I don't know. The list goes on and on and on, right? You have to have a reasonable, lawful purpose for having that knife. Now, you could be a knife collector. You could be a knife reviewer. You know, if you happen to have a YouTube channel and you talk about knives, that would be a lawful purpose of why you're carrying it, because you have to test it out. You can't possibly test something out if you don't carry it and use it, right? Even if you don't have any social media presence talking about knives, you know, maybe you made a couple posts here and there, wink, on the, online, and you're a knife reviewer. Who do they say you're not?
That's because I didn't pay attention.
But, a lawful purpose, they don't want to hear you say self-defense, basically. That's what they're saying specifically here. They're also saying, like, in the home, it's a little bit different. But then they go on, it's strange, because later on in this paperwork, they're saying, like, grabbing knife, switchblade, dagger, dirk, stiletto, ballistic knife, or dangerous knife, whatever. Here they're basically saying that you have to have a reason to have those, but then later on they're basically saying you can't have those, or they're saying with restrictions, but they don't tell you what kind of restrictions. Again, you can go to the website and read all this information yourself and interpret it your own way. The best explanation I've come to here is if you mind your business, just like anywhere, not just New Jersey, if you mind your business, the cops probably won't know what type of knife you have. If you happen to do something else, you get into a fight, you get into an altercation, the cops are called on you, you were drunk driving, who knows what the scenario is, but now the cops are searching you. Okay, they're not searching you because you're walking down the street and they saw a pocket clip and they're wondering what's in your pocket. No, you've done something else, and at this point, whether you're guilty or not, they want to search you, and then once they search you and they take knives out, that's where this stuff gets a little bit gray to me, because if they think it's dangerous, again, I've said this many times, but cops do not know all the laws. That's the job of a lawyer. Just like a lawyer does not know everything cops do. Okay, cops, if they feel threatened by your life, it does not matter if it's legal or not. Okay, that's something you have to fight in court, not on the side of the street when you're getting arrested. Okay? P.S. If a cop is ever arresting you, do not resist, please. There's a lot of problems in America because people resist arrest, and mostly because they think they're innocent, but what you're doing is you're resisting and now you're not innocent. You might be innocent of the crime that they're accusing you of. Maybe you weren't speeding. Maybe you didn't steal that thing from Walmart. But just play along, okay? If you're wrongfully accused of something, you can go ahead and sue the store or the state later, But for your own protection, you probably shouldn't fight back in any way whatsoever. That's just personal opinion.
I agree there, Pete.
Well,
Sue
I just got
them.
specialists in this box. That's fucking ridiculous. Alright.
That is pretty fucking
I
brownie.
just gave up going there and I was just kept searching boxes and it actually worked.
Where the fuck are you? You're in headquarters? Should I just come over there? Yeah, I'll come over there, Pete.
Alright, that's fine. No one else is here. I need my guns though. That loadout's fucked. Or you can buy a loadout, you have fucking 16 Gs.
No, we're not buying a fucking loadout. Get the hell out of here. You think I am Hoochie Mama?
Whoa.
Am I your Hoochie Mama, P?
I mean, fuck it, I'll just go to this buy station. I can buy one of my guns. And I have decent lethal and tactical.
Am I your Hoochie Mama, P?
That's fine, I bought my STG. So now I just...
All squad members are in the safe zone.
If you see a good secondary, let me know. Are you going in the tower, or are we just... I'm just in the second floor right here.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Planting mine! The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost him.
Hoochie Mama, Pete.
Yo, do you want to put any proximity mines on the staircase, and then we're Gucci? I got the 2 windows. Did you do that? Do you want to put a proximity mine here, sir? Because I got the 2 windows, so then you put it here.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
What window? Oh, you did get them. Hoochie Mama.
And I got a portable radar, too.
Hoochie Mama, Pete Hoochie.
Oh, we got the team down there.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your 6.
Is that fair?
I feel like this is a match we should probably have gone to our spot.
Why?
Yeah, you guys probably should have come up here.
It's
I mean, we can still go.
Shift. I mean, it's up to you. We can move if you want.
Personally, me. That motherfucker with that car 98, bro. And another
Yo, I got no ammo.
Oh, you don't need bullets, bro.
What I don't like about,
There's no way.
Claymore, so much. What I don't like about Bouncy Buddies is they kill you too. When
Yeah,
war's
'cause
gone.
it's like a big circle explosion. Oh, where is it?
Oh shit, help, help. He's out the windows here, Gucci, just need help, help.
Oh, except he's
Run,
throwing a
Pete.
grenade or 2.
Apologize, as Pete would say. See where the circle goes right after this and we'll dip.
They jumped in.
Where was he?
In the window.
Oh, Pete, I could have fucking got you.
It
That's all
looked like
Gucci.
it was close, though. I didn't want to...
Alright, that's fair, fair.
And now I get a good secondary, so...
Resurgence has been deactivated.
Oh, we're
This is the
Gucci
end
here.
game.
Turkey!
Alright, fuck it, let's start spot now.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them out.
Alright, I got my 2 windows re-up. Did you get yours?
Yeah. I will read this up too. Watch. Watch. Oh, poopy. I shouldn't have never done. Oh, you chain. Alright, let's go back to listening to
I'm
this.
saying, like, all these laws and stuff, they only count when you're in court, usually for something else. Cops don't go around randomly asking you what type of knife you have. Now, I say that not living in the city. I'm sure in specific cities and specific areas, perhaps people are targeted. If you have a pocket clip and the cops don't like you for whatever reason, maybe they bust your chops, maybe they search you, and like I said, all that stuff could be a little fishy or whatever, and maybe that's a different concern for you. But where I live and the places that I've experienced in my life, I've never had a cop just ask me what's in my pocket, ever. And if they did, I wouldn't want to tell them. And that would lead down a different road there. But again, if they really insisted, then I'd go ahead and show them. If everything's fine or whatever, and they still want to arrest me, I'll play ball, and I'll deal with that later in courts and lawsuits. But anyway, so yeah, they're basically saying that you could conceal carry, open carry, doesn't really matter, but you need a reason, and self-defense is not a good reason. So, this I thought was interesting because, when I look up different knife laws, one thing I'm most concerned with is blade length, like the size of the knife. This is the biggest, I don't know, what's the word? Wives' tale, I guess? I don't know the term I'm looking for, but so many people will say, you can have a knife as long as it's less than 4-inch blade.
We gotta go.
Their hand, and they go, okay, well, each finger is about 1 inch, and so as long as it's, oh no, this is way more than 4 inches, so no, that's not allowed. That's stupid. Yes, some states do have a 4-inch blade limit. This thing, that means nothing at all. First of all, everyone's hand's different. Some people's hands are 4 inches wide. The finger, some people it's 3 inches. Some people it's 5 inches. Just depends on your hand. So this is not a form of measurement, okay? And a cop is not going to do the same thing unless they're really stupid and they happen to live in a state that does have a 4-inch limit. They get a basic idea. This is clearly over 4 inches, not because of my fingers, just because I happen to know. This is a 5.5-inch blade.
Oh, that's a G. But put it inside, jackass.
The handle to the tip of the knife. But that's something else. If you are in a state
Yeah, there
where
we go.
you're
That's
looking at
perfect.
different knife blade lengths and stuff, legally, your blade does not have to be sharpened to be considered a blade. If you have a less than 4-inch blade limit, it does not matter if your blade is 8 inches long, but only 1 inch is sharpened. That's not a 1-inch blade. The blade is not where it's sharp. The blade is the entire metal piece that sticks out of the handle. Okay, from the very top.
Yeah, you want to grab that mortar and use it?
Yeah, sure.
Just use it over there. Hurry.
I used it.
Oh. Oh, there's a specialist right here.
You can't have 2 though.
We need a selfie?
No, I got one.
Alright, let's go.
I got one. Oh, I got the squad web.
No, you didn't, Pete.
Yeah, I did. There's only one dude. There's another dude
No,
on the
there
other
isn't.
side. That's a different team. It said squad web.
Got 4 remaining. Stay sharp. Last chance. Finish the job.
You have a UAV?
I wish.
Friendly motor strike inbound.
I have stims and an ammo box though, so I can survive pretty long. If I have to.
We won, I think? No, there's still one more. Dude, if you get down before me, just fucking jump, because I have a reinforcement, alright?
Alright.
Dropping ammo here!
Dude, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Reinforcements over here.
I'll do it myself, big cat. Good work.
Oh, we won.
We
Let's
literally
go.
just
With
outlasted
this
them.
handle
That's
to the
fucking
very tip of
ridiculous.
that blade.
There's only one left. I don't even need them.
Well, the cutting edge is only
Oh,
5
sorry,
inches
one.
long. It doesn't
Oh,
matter. That's
that's
not
long.
6. Each state you are looking at different knife blade lengths and stuff. Legally, your blade does not have to be sharpened to be
Honestly,
considered a
stems
blade.
are
If you
worth
have a
having,
less than
'cause,
4-inch blade limit.
the reason
it
why I
does
didn't
not
go
matter if your
down
blade
was I
is
got all the way
8
down
inches
to like
long,
where I
but
was
only
blinking,
1
like
inch
right
sharpened.
about
That's
to
not a
die.
one-inch
Use
blade.
one
The blade is
stem,
not where
use
it's
the
sharp. The
second
blade is
stem
the
through my
entire
ammo
metal
box,
piece that
use
sticks out of
one
the handle.
more stem,
Okay,
used
from the
another
very
stem,
top
and I
of
had
this
full
handle to the
health.
very tip of
And when I
that
jumped
blade.
out of that window, I
So
was at
I
full
can
health
argue
still.
that, well, the cutting edge is only 5 inches
beautiful.
long. It doesn't matter. That's not the blade length. It's the entire thing. Doesn't matter if it's sharp or not. This is considered the blade because it is part of the blade. So anyway, New Jersey does not seem to have any type of blade length limits or knife length limits unless you're selling to minors. Okay, so TC 39-9.1 here. Sale the knife with a